this middleweight championship fight. All right, to get us started with the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the co-main event of the evening. It's time! And now, 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC middleweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC middleweight champion of the world, Strickland! And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, Dricuss, still not
And there's Herb Dean. He will handle the action inside the octagon. All right, one of the best middleweights in the world at present, Dricuss du Plessis, prioritizing a fast start tonight as we get underway in round 1. Not as though he's been a fighter who historically plays with his food at times, but du Plessis doesn't want to give his opponent any window for optimism nor confidence. As such, he felt like his jab was going to lead the dance, and eventually his right hand would close the show. Another combination here, really starting to get into a striking groove.
I mean, and stringing them together so effectively. Never throwing the same attack more than once. What a job to recognize all the openings in his opponent's defenses.
Oh, setting up the left hook, but out of range. Right now they separate. Well, DC, headgear's not allowed, but he has raised the hands, and he's doing a nice job protecting the dome.
He's doing a great job of blocking his head. A lot of times, those shots to the head will knock you out. Not this time. This guy's making sure nothing lands. Oh, he didn't like that one.
We have crossed the midpoint here in our opening round.
Ooh, what a punch. He's got to start kicking the body, kicking the head. He's just got to start kicking.
Beat him with a punch. Be first. Slips the left hand.
Nice body shot.
Oh, how good is that jab by Sean Strickland? All right, so big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that finish. Oh, nice level change.
Du Plessis looking to go from the full to the half guard here. Opponent not having it. Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top. Making all these shots count. While working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Strickland. Constantly a moving target.
He's got to start throwing down.
Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count. He is not pity-patting. He's not touching. Every punch that lands, he wants you to feel it. Oh, big elbow.
Back mount now. Final seconds here.
Great job finding his shots from the top position.
5 minutes in the books.
All right, deep breath, relax. Excellent job out there. Your ground control is beautiful. That's what we need to do. This guy can't hang with you on the ground.
All right, a lot of highlights from which to choose over those previous 5 minutes, DC. Let's take a look at the replay.
Yeah, and for all the good that he did in that round, it was the punching that really led to him really taking control of the fight. He did a great job finding his shot over and over again.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, round 2. All All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth action in the previous round.
Yes, it wasn't a bar fight. It wasn't two guys throwing the kitchen sink at each other. But you did see times where they came together and you saw the skill level of these two fighters.
About the accuracy to land right there. His opponent's wobble champ.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that.
Oh, huge left. Big right hand lands. Oh!
Hands higher, hands higher.
Oh, and he tags him with the straight, beautifully placed there by Strickland. Well, eventually you know he's going to turn this defense into offense, but he's certainly doing a nice job on the defensive end thus far.
They talk about the feeling out process. He's getting his opponent's timing. Now he's blocking everything. Expect counters as we go forward. He's got him hurt. He's got to start looking to finish.
Straight right is there.
Man, he has a great double leg. My goodness, he has a great double leg. Oh, he passes the half guard now. And he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt.
Full guard now, DC.
For the top fighter, you got to be very careful because most submissions come from the full guard. So advance to half. Try to build posture. But if you're the bottom person, the moment your opponent tries to move to the next position, build a shield. Kick off the hips and get back to your feet. This is a terrible position.
Ground and pound keeps coming. Good movement to avoid that damage coming down. Strickland's in half guard. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Plessis right back to the full mount.
And look at him attack in the arm triangle on the other side. He's gonna lock him down, try to pass all the way across his body. Once he gets across, he will start to drop his chest to the mat and chase the finish. Fight IQ on full display there. Recognizing he was losing the sub, elected to keep the dominant position.
Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Oh, outstanding combination of ground and pound punches here by Dricuss du Plessis. And the referee brings the fight back to its feet. No surprise there. Needed to see more action. 30 seconds to go.
He landed in perfect placement, perfect position. What a huge blow in a big moment in this fight.
What a fight so far. All right, so the round is over. You see, obviously, the fighter has a cut on his cheek sustained in that round, but better to be below the eye than above it. The cut man is in there trying to close it up. All right, so a big knockdown for him, courtesy of that punch in that round. DC, here's your replay.
Big moment in the previous round. They were both fighting very well, but when he landed this punch right here that sits his opponent down, it showed that the power is not equal, and if he can land, he does have the ability to damage it.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight.
Great block there. Oh my goodness, what a kick!
Both fighters throwing heat now. Oh, a huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight.
Keep the pressure on. Everything's ready.
And a nice job at least staying upright on that. All right, so now we start to see some redness underneath the elbow. You got to think he's going to continue to attack the body with all of his strikes.
Well, his opponent has not done anything to deter him. He should keep doing this, keep going to the well until his opponent finds an answer, because right now, he seems lost to it.
Nice crack there. Oh, you can feel the breeze there, swinging a miss.
Oh, he got him hurt bad here.
Left hook, right hand.
Such a blow right there, DC. He's rocked.
That was a beautiful hook. It landed perfectly, and it hurt him. Oh, he's still hurt. Look at that. He can't even stand.
Beautiful strike there as he continues to attack that cut. Cut man's going to have some work to do if we get to the stool between rounds.
But that's why we got the best in the business. We got the best cut men in the business, and they are going to need him right now because this cut is getting worse, and it's only going to continue to get worse because he has got a killer in front of him.
Well, I'm no fighter, but if I rock a guy to that extent, I feel like I'm closing the show.
Absolutely. You got to go close the show if you get a guy hurt that bad. You cannot back off and take your time. He's right for the picking. Go and pick the fruit.
Du Plessis' eye is closing up.
Oh!
That is going to do it!
Wow! Wow!
Yeah, man, crowd loving it. Just a gorgeous shot there to end the fight. Really just the way he drew it up. He found the opening and capitalized on it to the utmost extent. Nicely done to finish the fight. Let's get it to Bruce Buffer to make it official.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 28 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by knockout and new UFC middleweight champion of the world, Sean